Mr. Mad up in this bitch, spitting all over the place. Coming at you, beer garden dinner, motherfucker. So, today! That was quite the ordeal here. Alright, so I got a couple things here. 3 items. However, I think 2 of them are related. And I don't feel like uploading a bunch of shit right now because I'm just kind of like lazy at the moment. So I'm going to do like a handful of things here. So I'm going to open up them 3 things. I wanted to test this flipper shit out with this card that I found on the floor when I was at Oshaval. And I was like, wait a minute, maybe I can scan this and see if it'll read the thing. That way I can show you, you know what I'm saying, without actually giving my own deets. And then I wanted to do that MyPillow kind of update. It's been about a week, I want to say, so let's go ahead and do that. Pardon my ridiculous hair up here. I got about 4 years worth of hair up in this little nest here. So let's get started first. I'm gonna open the shit that has deets first. All of them have deets and I'm too lazy to fucking rip them off. I spent an embarrassing amount of time making that stupid little short with the hoopties, with my cars, because I don't know, it was that song from JLP. If you guys know, you know. If you don't know, you know what the hell I'm talking about. But it was basically that song, and then I had to remix it and clip my own videos and make it so it could fit together, and the beats all whack and off, and I tried to make it flow, and then I showed my license plate, so I had to like put little overlays on top of my shit. What a mess. I'm sleepy as fuck. I had like 4 hours sleep. So yeah, it's been rough today. Anyway, whatever. And I didn't even eat yet. I haven't eaten since don't remember. Maybe yesterday. Alright, so we got these 2 things here. These are RetroTime N64 adapters. So, if you're like me and collect a bunch of garbage, these are for the N64 original, which I have right here. Seems to be tangled up in a bunch of shit. Yeah. So I have this like little thing here. So if you want a wireless controller for this shit, and I got the EverDrive and I've got like some high-end shit, but I'm gonna solder in the real thing. If you want a wireless controller right now, like the solution was this. And I think that's ugly as shit and I don't want that hanging off my shit. I feel like I'm gonna break something here. So these new things, I don't know if they're new or how new. And also I don't like that controller for the N64. Not that I even play any of this shit, but whatever. So I got one in, one's in gray and one's in like smoke. But basically these will work with the, there's like a Nintendo Switch controller for the N64, but then you can pair it to this thing here, so you can actually have the original controller, which, you know, I would want, instead of the, I don't know, PlayStation style controller. Like, I actually enjoyed the original controllers. Shoutouts to Mad Little Pixel, I believe, is where I saw these originally. And I got these from Stone Age Gamer. So we can open this up, and I'll show you really quick. So this is the black one, and you can see it'll look nice. I don't know why I put this away. It'll look way nicer than having this fucking monstrosity here. It's just, I mean, I guess it sticks out almost as much, but this looks a little bit better. And then you could use the original Nintendo 64. Oh Lord. Online controller, which I don't even know if you know what I'm talking about. If you do, cool. If not, I'm gonna try to show it to you if I can find it. Man, I'm sleepy as hell. So anyways, but it's never in stock, so it's hard to get a hold of. I don't even know. You could probably, can't even see that, can you? Lord. This thing. Worst video ever. So it's for the Nintendo 64, but it's like a Bluetooth or some shit like that. And this is a Bluetooth receiver. It'll work for that. That thing is its own thing. And so I got it in this color, and then I got the gray one as well, because I wasn't sure which one looked best. I think the black one probably is gonna look better with this shit here. I spent entirely too much money on this bullshit. I don't remember how much these cost. I don't want to know at this point, because I just buy shit and then it's like it shows up like a fucking month later or whatever, and I have it here. So that's the other one. So now if I could find 2 of those controllers, which is like fucking $50 each, I believe. And they only show up like once a year or every couple years or something like that. So we got these on deck. I got these on deck. You guys are gonna, oh no, my brother, you're gonna have to get your own. You know, if you want your own shit here. All right, so let's go ahead and, so that'll be for when I get that. If not, I could pair a fucking other controller, I guess, as long as it's Bluetooth. And this comes with its own, I think, memory card inside built in, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I don't know 100%. I believe it comes with a memory card built in. I could be wrong. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. This one is for a similar situation, different system. TurboGrafx-16. You probably guys don't even know about that shit because I'm an old man, and only the young bucks don't know nothing about that. However, now this is a similar situation here. TurboGrafx-16 has like a DIN plug, which is similar to, think of a microphone plug, something like that. It's like a, yeah, I'll just show you. This is the controller, and then it comes with this shit. So I bought an extender so I could reach all the way here, but I don't like cords, and I got enough cords in my crib. So again, I wanted something wireless, Bluetoothy, whatever. It's not gonna be the original controller, but the NES controller is pretty similar to the TurboGrafx controller, and I could probably use this one right here. Just sync it up, and it's pretty similar, like I said, to this one. Might even be a little bit better, and then I could play, I guess, with that. Assuming that I actually would ever, you know, get off my ass to play anything for more than like 2 seconds. It's not even worth setting it up on my TV, because I gotta hit like auxiliary, and then I gotta figure out which one of the many splitters I got that does it. It's a fucking nightmare. Alright, so anyways, this plugs into that thing, that slot, as you can see. And then now this one uses Bluetooth, right? So I thought, cool, problem solved. I could just buy one of these. So I went ahead and bought one of these. Fucking disaster. It's always at 3 a.m. too. So I bought one of these thinking that it would pair with this shit. I thought this was Bluetooth, but it's not. It's 2.4 gigahertz. So that's the problem now, because now, and I already pre-ordered it, so I'm gonna get it within, who knows, Lord only knows. This device is essentially useless unless I want to use that Nintendo controller. This device I can use on the TurboGrafx Mini. So they had like a mini console that connects controllers with USB, and I guess if you have that console, which I don't, and it's like, I don't know, hundreds of dollars, and I'm not gonna buy it because I have real TurboGrafx shits. This one connects via USB, but 2.4 gigahertz. I assumed it'd be Bluetooth, but it's not Bluetooth. Controller's pretty nice, I guess. It looks identical to, well, not identical, but good enough. You got the little dongle here, but again, the dongle is 2.4 gigahertz as opposed to Bluetooth. So this, somebody made a controller adapter like this. However, it looks all janky and shit, and then that accepts 2.4 gigahertz. So I'm waiting on that. That was the thing I pre-ordered. So right now I'm either stuck using a Nintendo controller And this I won't be able to use unless I'm using it on something else completely different. Or that's it. I don't know if you can tell I'm fucking exhausted. Really sleepy right now. So that's that. Alright. This is a quicker video than I thought it would be. Imagine that. With actually 3 things unboxed. So that's pretty good. I'm making good time here. So let's jump into this shit. So I can end this shit really quickly. This is the Flipper Zero again. I'm gonna see if you can see what I could see. If you could see that I could see this, what you could see. Let me see. No. I don't know which one. No. 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 What the hell is going on here? I don't know how to get to the thing. There we go. Jeez. All right. See, it says sub gigahertz, but I want to get into the. I want to see the RF. Let me see the NFC first. So we'll start with this, and then I'm gonna try to read it. So this is what I was seeing last time. Function requires. Okay. No. What? That's stupid. See, I did a factory reset, so I think I fucked up with that. Huh. SD card with fresh databases. So I did something wrong here. Saved. No. Let me see. Maybe read. I mean, obviously it read the card, but I guess it doesn't have that specific database. Oh, but it read my fucking credit card, no problem, right? Bullshit. Read. I don't know. I don't want to try my credit card again because I feel like it's still going to do something. However, another thing, one of the homeboys put me up on game, which shout out to Lee. Infrared. You can learn a new remote. So if you have a remote, which I don't know if you could see, but usually if you press a button, the cameras usually pick it up. See that? That's when you press the infrared. You don't see that, but the camera somehow sees it. So you could learn a remote. And then I guess just, I don't know, press something. Hey, you saw that? So it knows it's a Samsung. So I'm going to retry it again. Exit. All right, so you see the thing working here. Damn. So it gets it even bounced off the shit here. I'm not gonna press anything. I'm gonna press this side here. So you can steal infrared remotes, I guess, if you need to do that for whatever reason. But yeah, that's all right. So I'm gonna. I don't know if you could send commands. Let me see. What is send? Oh no. I'm gonna hit save. I'm gonna hit save again. New remote created. Now, I want to see if I can turn my television on with this. No, maybe not. Oh, All right. So you could, these are all different buttons, right? All right. So I'm gonna go back, edit, delete button, delete, delete, delete. Okay, back. Learn new remote. No, I save remotes. What's this? Remote plus edit. That's all right. Infrared. Learn new remotes. Okay. So I want to do it out of the sight of my television. So I'm going to do it in this box here. I'm going to press the power button. All right. So I want to see if this thing will learn my remote, and then I could just use this to turn my television on. That'd be kind of cool, I guess. Let's go ahead and save that. Save. New remote created. Now what happens if I... didn't work. Something's going on. It's receiving a signal there, but... Okay. Point the remote at the IR port and push the button. What button? No, it didn't work. Lord. Alright. Edit. I don't know. Should work. This thing crashed. Maybe the battery's dead. Terrible video. Alright, well, this thing's dead. It smells like it burnt. It burnt up. Alright, so that was a terrible video. Alright, on to the final thing of the night, and then I'm done. I had the MyPillow for a few days, maybe a full week. I'm not even 100% sure right now. Why is this thing broken? And it's not bad. It's worth the $40, $45, whatever it was. I think the only downside that I have is I do miss the cooling effect of the Tempur-Pedic. Another problem is inside of the pillow. Imagine this is like a memory foam layer, like this little case. On the inside, there's little like polyurethane foam nuggets. So on the Tempur-Pedic, the case itself encases those little nuggets. So you still have like a relatively uniform and like thick padding that encases the little shits. On this one, you've just got a very thin piece of fabric, the pillow case, I guess. It's not even a case, it's just a covering for the pillow itself. And then you put the pillowcase on top of that. But those little pebbles, they kind of like, as you're sleeping, they kind of like a styrofoam, like a beanbag chair. They kind of just like go where they want to go. So in the middle of the night, I'll have to like crunch up everything back together if I keep flipping back and forth. That's the only thing I had. And then you can feel like each individual little shit. It's not that pronounced, but it's different from the Tempur-Pedic that has that a little like memory foam cover thing. So that's the only downside I could think of. But is that worth paying 3 times as much for the Tempur-Pedic? Probably not. So I would say it is. But MyPillow is a really good pillow. I especially like the firmness. So far so good. It's been holding up. I mean, I don't know how long it'll take for it to flatten like the other one, the Tempur-Pedics did, or seemingly flatten. I think now that I look back at my box for the Tempur-Pedic, it said it's a soft pillow. This one's firm, the MyPillow. So I do like the firmness. Maybe I should get a firm Tempur-Pedic one day, but definitely worth it. I would say if you don't even want the king size one, I think they're like $30 for the queen size or whatever. And they are pretty comfortable, nice and firm. A little on the hot side. I like that cooling effect from the Tempur-Pedic. And then just that, like, you kind of have to fluff it up every once in a while. But my neck feels a lot better. Like, I can actually twist my shit this way. Before I was having problems, like, turning my neck. So now, the MyPillow fixed that. So that's a plus in my book just for that. That was worth the $40 right there, because this was going on for weeks. So I don't know if I was just sleeping crooked or weird or whatever, but now I can actually turn my neck. So when I'm driving, I'm trying to like, pull away from the shits. I can actually, I don't have to be like, like a fucking lunatic. So, see if I got anything else for y'all. I think that's about it. This thing's dead. Still, huh? I have no idea what happened here. Ain't that some bitch shit? Well, suppose I can let it charge. Keep an eye out if you haven't already. Go check that little short out. It's stupid. It's just me revving my engine like a dumbass, wasting gas in this economy. And thank y'all for watching. And peace out!